Thanks for joining us. I'm Liam Martin with the WBZ News Update. Our top stories: a father and son were left clinging to a cooler in Boston Harbor after lobster traps caught their engine and sunk their boat. This video shows efforts by the Boston Police Harbor Unit to save them. Crews were able to bring the men to safety before either was injured. Massachusetts is reporting its first human case of West Nile virus this year. The patient is a woman in her 70s from Boston, and she contracted the mosquito-borne illness in Suffolk County. Health officials say that August and September are the peak months for infections, but because of the summer drought, there have been fewer mosquitoes. Still, they say this case is a reminder that bug spray is always a good idea. Kenny Chesney is returning to Foxboro this weekend. Huge crowds are expected for the concerts at Gillette tonight and tomorrow night. Drivers should expect restrictions on local roads and heavy delays in the area. If you're going, give yourself plenty of time to get there. The parking lot's open at 1 this afternoon, and the shows both nights start at 5 p.m. Let's get a check of your next weather forecast now with meteorologist Zach Green, and we are in an alert, Zach.
Yeah, for the thunderstorms that are going to arrive for the second half of the day. So generally quiet through lunchtime, and then 1 to 2 p.m. will start bubbling up the atmosphere. Well, that's where we're landing into the mid to upper 80s. Some areas will ultimately check off 90 degrees, and the summer heat is certainly going to help facilitate some of the stronger to possibly severe storms as we move closer to the middle of the afternoon. So we'll stop it here at midday. Not much in sight, and maybe just an isolated or stray case initially right around 12 to 1 o'clock, and then we'll start to pick up the pace once we go into 3 or 4. Get more of a banding out of the Merrimack Valley down towards the Connecticut area initially. If we're going to draw a line of demarcation, it's going to be the 128-95 corridor. Anybody to the north and west of that, heavier rainfall rates, gusty winds, possible hail development, could see a good lightning display too. This is wanting to live towards coastal areas, but we really see the threat diminish as we close in on the water. We're still expecting to catch some more rain and some more thunderstorms between about 6 and 8 p.m. And again, the biggest threat here is probably going to be the heavy rain and straight line wind damage, but there may be enough low-level rotation to isolate a quick spin up. I don't think that's going to be a huge component here, but it's at least on the menu for some of our concern later today. If you're traveling either towards Gillette, the Cape, or the Islands, up in the lakes and the mountains, time needs to be on your side, especially as we go into the latter half of the afternoon. May hear a rumble of thunder towards tailgating time at Gillette Stadium. If you're looking for a winner between the two, tomorrow's concert is going to be absolutely great. Partly to mostly sunny skies into the 70s for the upcoming weekend. We kind of get this drop off regardless of where you are in southern New England. So warm today for St. Anthony's Feast. It's going to be the last time that we have that this summer. Saturday and Sunday back into the 70s. A very similar setup to the Marshfield Fair. Partly cloudy skies for the upcoming weekend. And as a whole, we do get a little taste of summer for early next week. In fact, we could see a heat wave Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday as we close in on 90 degrees each afternoon, Liam.
All right, Zach, thank you. I'm Liam Martin. This has been a WBZ News Update. Have a great day, everybody.